Hey guys, today we are going to talk it out. That vegan teacher some people have not heard about. She is kind of mean, but here is her video.
The greatest crime this planet has ever witnessed is the ongoing industrial slaughter of animals, the animal holocaust, an atrocity committed in full awareness of the lessons history already taught us. Humanity looks back in horror at World War II, at the chambers where innocent human beings were herded, suffocated, and annihilated, and yet with this knowledge we still turn away as billions of gentle, sentient beings are funneled into modern death factories every single year. Their bodies violated, their babies torn from them, their cries echoing in steel corridors built to silence them. Their screams are not absent, they are unheard, muffled beneath the machinery of human appetite, convenience, and greed for flesh. And every person who learns the truth stands at a crossroads. Either continue to support this endless massacre or choose compassion, justice, and liberation for those who cannot free themselves. Be braver than yesterday. Be vegan. Share this with the kindest person you know. Here's my vegan declaration.
So you're saying killing animals for food is a crime? Like, are you alright or something? Here is another video.
A rage baiter. I am just here to remind you that you were born vegan. Your mother's milk was meant for you, and you never decided to deliberately choose to eat animals. That's not your fault. Your parents stole your vegan virginity from you. Take it back. Be vegan again.
Stop being rude to a mother. Like, stop saying your mother's milk is bad for you. Like, stop being a rude person. You don't need to be vegan. Remember that, guys. Here is another video.
Time of year where religious people stab an innocent animal to death on their table.
A cover up the swear word, because why would you say Christmas is bad, like I'm a Christian, and you just say that, like that is so rude, right? And also here is another video.
Vegans are kinder than God. Why is that? It's strange, isn't it? But it's true. 3 times a day, vegans are not eating animals. We're not paying for them to suffer. We are not paying for anybody to steal their secretions like their milk or their eggs. We're not paying anybody to chop off their legs or to hurt them in any way. Vegans are kinder than God because vegans are protecting animals. Every day, vegans are not buying leather or wool or fur, and every day, vegans are speaking out to try to remind other people that they should be vegan too. But God is doing nothing because God is either drunk, stoned, lazy, stupid, or dead, or he never existed at all. Nobody has been able ever to prove to me any different. Vegans are clearly kinder than God. So, if that's the case, why aren't you vegan yet, guys? Don't you also want to be kinder than God? Why would you want to hurt an innocent animal? You know what God does? He deliberately created lions who rip baby zebras up in front of their crying mothers. What kind of a kind God would do such a thing? What a horrible, horrible God that is. Vegans would never do that. What you're probably thinking is that, well, what about, the cycle of life and all of this? Wouldn't there be an overpopulation of animals if they didn't die? Well, of course, all the animals do have to die at some point. But we, vegans, if we would have created the planet, we'd have make sure that the animals die in their sleep at a given time so that nobody suffers. Okay, so for example, humans would all die at about 100 years old peacefully, and all the other animals would die according to what would make the cycle perfect without any overpopulation. We'd do all the calculations and we'd figure the whole thing out. So snakes would eat other things. Snakes would not eat innocent little mice and rats and innocent little bunny rabbits. Right? Doesn't it make sense? Right? It would be great. Look, God did do pretty good. He created the giraffes and bison. They're all very strong and they get all their protein from plants. So we don't need to eat any animals. So I would like you to be kinder than God. When you go to the grocery store, remember that you have the power of God in your hands. You can choose to step away from the cow's milk. Don't buy that. And just put your hand over here and get the soy milk instead, or the oat milk instead. Don't go to the side of the grocery store with the aisle where there are dead bodies. Don't go to the cemetery part of the grocery store. Don't go to the morgue part of the grocery store. Instead, go to the garden part of the grocery store. It's super colorful. Look, here, this is a liberation flag. All right, this is about liberty and freedom. Get every color of the rainbow in your shopping cart, but no death. All right, join me and be vegan.
She's saying vegans are kinder than God. She's saying God is stupid, lazy. God created us. Everybody doesn't need to be vegan. Dinosaurs ate meat. Why can't we eat meat? And now she's being rude to God. He's saying God never existed, or he's dead. Here is another video.
Comments today, and here's what you say. You say that I guilt trip people, and that if it was a superpower, that I would be the final boss. All right, so yeah, we need to guilt trip people if they're doing bad things. It happens everywhere in life. If the police officer walks up to you after you've gone through a red light, he's gonna be like, you get a ticket. That was bad what you did, okay? They're gonna guilt trip you into wanting to change your behavior in the future. Remember when everybody had to wear masks because of COVID? And if you didn't, people would be like guilt tripping you, like, you have to wear a mask because otherwise you're going to infect other people. You should feel guilty if you do bad things, if you endanger other people or any other beings. So animals have a right to live here. So you should not be hurting them. You should not be exploiting them. You should not be using them in any way. And if you do these things, you are not a good person. And I want you to be a good person, okay? Say it louder. Okay, good. Now go buy some vegan foods and come back here and write some good things in my comment section, all right? Write something that you've learned. Educate people. You can be a teaching assistant here.
She's saying killing animals are bad. That makes no sense. Type it in the comments if you agree. Here is another video, but remember this time you don't need to be vegan if you don't remember.
Let's see how smart you are. You're asking about animals and you're saying that animals hurt other animals, and so what's the point of being vegan? Well, here's the answer to that. First of all, think about what other horrible things that humans do. Like they hurt each other, right? Just because some people hurt each other, does that mean that you should hurt other people? Are you even gonna watch this video? It's very dark. Hold on, maybe I'll get closer. Can you see me? Oh, I see you now. Oh, why are you still in your underwear? Put some pants.
She said something inappropriate. Why would she say that when she's recording? Like what? And also, Merry Christmas. Here is another video.
The future is vegan. No matter what your religion, we will rise to protect them. The most innocent haven. The future is vegan. No matter what your you know it in your heart, and you know where to start. We will be better. We will be vegan.
She's saying the feature's going to be vegan, but that's not true. And she is saying we are going to be better. But animals are food. Chicken is delicious, like barbecue chicken. Why can't we not eat chicken? Here is another video.
I mean, I don't like McDonald's either. But burning the whole place down? Whew. I have to think about that.
So she hates McDonald's just because they sell delicious meat that is in burgers, but she's thinking if she could burn the place down. Here is another video.
Wants you to be kind to animals, not cut off their head. God wants you to be kind to animals, not not stab them until they're dead. Be vegan from now on.
This makes no sense. She pretending to be an angel, and now she's saying be vegan for now on. Everybody doesn't need to be vegan. You are forcing your dog to eat vegan stuff. Here is another video.
For you guys who got blocked from my account, all right? This is for Matthew, Marcus, Susie, Juan, and Tiffany. You guys are blocked for a reason. That's because you were vegan phobic, okay? You are not welcome back into my comment section unless you start a new account. You got it? You cannot come in and be vegan phobic. You have to be kind to the animals and those who defend them. I don't want you bullying the people who are in my comment section, and I don't want you bullying the animals. When you're ready to come back, start a new account and just act nicely. Have the name vegan in your new account, like Vegan Bobby or Vegan Susie or whatever your name is. And then when you come back, write positive comments educating people. No bullying, no cruelty, no talking about the meat that you ate or the chickens that you ate. That is not kind. We want kind people, good examples, all right?
So talking about animals which are food is rude, and she's saying they need to have vegan in their name. Stop saying vegan. Vegan like is actually annoying. Here is another video.
World where you can be anyone. Be someone who is compassionate. In a world where you can become anyone. Become someone who gives a shit. Be brave, be kind, be fair, be vegan, be brave, be kind, be fair, be vegan.
She said another swear word, and saying to be vegan again, pretending to be an angel and all her viewers to be vegan. Let's talk about that vegan teacher actions. Telling us to be vegan, being rude to our family members, and being rude to who created us, and saying something mean about our mums. Bye bye guys. If you want to see more, say it in the comment section.